Let's do the intro. Live on time, on point, coming free of charge. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 220th live edition, the long time coming, high anticipated, never duplicated, off supplicated, unappreciated, not about you program. The program feature nickel, compensated penny, compensated talents, William Bishop, Blake Evers, Safehold, mediator, moderators, third round, I'd pick my name later. 3 people, 2 attempts, 1 dream, broadcasting's finest train wreck. Not about you as a Cordion Media presentation in association with YouTube, iTunes, Spotify. We're out on Spotify, Anchor FM, on YouTube's, available from every coast to every coast. And now filling in for the ill, ear-infected badger. When he gets an ear infection, nausea abounds, and it's no joke. He gets nauseous. He gets nauseous just sitting in his chair wrong. But filling in for Badger is my buddy. Instant buddy Z1 Gaming. Thank you very much for being here, man.
Oh, thank you very much for having me. I don't know what you just said in that intro, but it was a lot of words real fast.
I've only done it 220 times. Really, this is the 220th show.
I see that. I feel special.
Yeah, man.
I feel special.
So Badger and I started this a long time ago, and we just said, all right, we're funny. Oh yeah, I'm good. Badger's pretty good.
All right.
And we're both funny, and every time we get together off air, we try and make each other laugh, and we start to crack wise. And it's kind of like Badger and I have conversation. We want to let everybody else in on the conversation, and we just crack wise. And then later on, it turns into, all right, we've got we need to talk about streaming and the streaming business, which is super interesting. And turns out we started having lots of Twitch partners join in and listen to us talk about streaming. So our percentage of partners in the chat is usually pretty high. Like they show up, man, and they want to talk about what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong.
Yeah,
and so
I've caught it a few times.
Really? Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. We do stuff, and you know, we do stuff, and we send out emails. I mean, we do stuff. We put stuff out there in the ether, as you know, and you hope people like it.
Just got to send it,
and you send it out there, and you put it out there, and then the next thing you know, you're on YouTube, and you've got 156,000 subscribers, like some baller I know.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I don't know who you're talking about. Tell me about how and why in the early days is how you got started, because
I just started for fun.
Right, of course.
Just for fun.
Just for
funsies.
So, what was your? Tell me about your very first video, and what was your thought process when you started posting it out there?
Well, my very first video was Astroneer, which I still to this day play.
Was it shitty audio? And
it was bad. It was rough.
So bad.
Of course, your first video is always the worst.
It's the worst.
And I always tell people, they're like, oh, well, I'm waiting for this, or I'm waiting for this, I'm waiting for this. It's like, no, just do it, because your first video is going to suck regardless. Like, just do it.
Always.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Get it going. Yes.
Does not matter.
Get it going. Right. Reps are so important. They are absolutely so important. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what did you cover in your first video? Like, what was your? I'm just going to do this.
Let's play.
See. Let's play. That was it.
Let's play Astroneer. Yeah, because I think it came out like the day or two prior.
So you were not good at it.
No, this was brand new, early access alpha. Like, no, it was. I saw somebody else play it on YouTube. I was like, oh, that looks like super fun. And at this point, I was already like, hey, I'm gonna start. I want to start making videos. So I was like, well, I'm gonna start with Astroneer, see how it goes. You know.
Mm-hmm. What did you do? What did you do before you started doing this? So you're full time, right?
No.
You're not full time.
No. I'm not full time. I'm in the.
You got 156,000 subscribers part time.
No, this is part time. I'm still actually in the Air Force, so I don't.
What? You're also okay. See, this is weird.
I'm trying to go full time.
No,
trying to go full time.
Okay, listen. This is very fortuitous. I told you that you and I are buddies now, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
And I keep telling my I told this story at like 4 times in the last week.
This must be a good story.
My real life buddies fall into 3 categories. Veterans,
right?
Stoners. Veterans who are stoners. There is.
I don't meet two of those categories. I meat the first one, but not the other two.
There none of okay, and this is when I say real life buddies. Okay, you and I have lots of online buddies, right? We can go play. Hey, you and I want to play Sea of Thieves together. That's a one thing.
Right.
When I say real life buddy, that means someone. My category, my threshold for that is someone who will help you move. Right?
Yeah, no, I don't have hardly any real life buddies because like just where I live, like I don't know anybody hardly around me anymore.
Right. So if you get someone who will help you move, like that's a bro. Right.
Yeah.
There's a threshold that you cross.
There is indeed.
Where you go help somebody move, right? So my real life buddies that I would have over to my house who would probably help me move. Those three categories.
Yeah.
So now
That's
it
funny.
makes, if for some reason it makes sense as to why I grabbed you at that dumb PAX South party or whatever it was, Estelia, right?
Yeah, it was. It was like, okay, the party was good. The party was fine. I thought the party was great, but
it was so. It was okay.
It was all right.
When it was great. We were okay. So Badger and I were there, and we were wide-eyed noobs, and we were just happy to have been invited somewhere where they were.
I was 100% the same way.
Giving out free drinks, and
yes,
we went
100% the same way.
What?
Like what?
What
is this?
Yeah. Okay, so was that how many conventions had you been since? So this is not PAX South 2020. This is PAX South in 2019. So a year ago. So you and I have been to 2 PAX Souths together. Right.
So I've been to PAX South 3 times. 18, 19, and 20.
Okay.
But those are the only conventions I've ever gone to.
Ever? You haven't been to TwitchCon?
Yeah. No, never been to Twitch. Well, I didn't really start Twitch until January of last year.
Okay. All right. So that
I
makes
didn't start
sense.
until I've been doing it a little over a year now.
Okay. When did you get partnered? Are you still working on it?
No, I got partnered. I got partnered when they responded to the email of me saying, "Hey, I have this many people on YouTube. Can I be partnered?"
That was it. And you just said,
"That's all you had to do."
That's all.
And I'm pretty sure you were the one that told me that. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Like why not?"
Yeah, why not? Why not?
So, yeah, no, that's what I did.
So
I mean, I don't even think I made affiliate. Like, I don't even think I like.
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't need to.
I don't remember if I made affiliate. I don't know.
You don't need to. Yeah. So Nilos had the same story. Nilos said. Actually, he got recruited by Twitch. He didn't even have to send an email. They sent him an email on his YouTube because apparently Twitch is going after YouTube and saying, all right, hey, let's content creators, why don't you come stream for us? And specifically in, where's Niels from? Was it Denmark? Yeah, so Denmark got, there was some Denmarkian.
Yeah.
Denmarkians? The Denmarkian Twitch partner was looking for, all right, YouTubers from Denmark, Pareto chart of subscribers, right? And they just said, okay, let's hit all these and see if we can get them all to come over and be Danes. Thank you.
Yeah.
And they grabbed him and they just sent him email. And the funny part was he was saying that the guy that he met, he ended up doing a video conference with. I think it was over either Skype or Discord. Same deal. And the guy was saying, so this is Twitch. Here's the follower, and he was giving an overview of all of Twitch. And Niels was going, I know what Twitch is. Like, let's get to the part where we talk about money. Like, let's. Okay, what are you gonna do for me? I know Twitch, but he went into this painstakingly tutorial about an overview of Twitch and what we do and how it all works and all that business. Pretty funny, right?
I'm trying to move my microphone,
but
so it's not in my face.
Were you thinking of? No, I cradle it like it's a ice cold beer. So you ended up getting you end up knocking on the Twitch door and coming over, right?
Yeah.
So how did that all shake out? Did you just have it on a whim one day, or were you or did you have buddies that were saying, "Hey man, you should do this. Why don't you do a live stream?" Or how that all work?
I think I was live streaming because I was going back and forth between YouTube and Twitch. I was live streaming on YouTube. I was live streaming on Twitch. I did both. I was like, okay, whatever. But I liked Twitch a little bit better because I like their interface and I like the things that you can do.
Yep.
And then, but it wasn't. I didn't like. I wasn't regular with it because like live streaming wasn't my thing. That's not my thing. Like I'm more YouTube than live streaming. So, but then I'm pretty sure I talked to you guys. You're like, oh yeah, you should just send them an email. You get partner, you can start making money over there. I was like, yeah, why not? I'll try it.
Me? Am I your inspiration story?
It was at that Estella party.
Oh,
because we got talking about it, and I was like, yeah, I don't really stream. I do YouTube, and because I'm gonna tell you. So okay, this is my tangent, but still
do it
relevant.
Oh, man, I got an hour. Homie, I got an hour and a half to fill. Tell all the stories you want, man.
So every convention, like all these cons that I go to, like PAX or just PAX, I guess. Just so every time I've gone to PAX and like these events and like these night parties or whatever, I go to all of them. Do you know how many people I've ever met that say they do YouTube? None.
Really?
No. They're like, most
Really?
people are like, oh yeah, I stream on Twitch. Here's my Twitch. This is what I do. I stream on Twitch. Like everybody's like, oh, I live stream. And I'm only, I feel it's weird because like, they're like, oh, well, what do you stream? And I'm like, well, I don't stream like streaming's not my main thing. Like I do YouTube.
Really?
But then I get a ton of comments I get a ton of questions like, oh yeah, I started thinking about getting into YouTube and stuff like that. And I'm just like, it's really weird because I don't know. I figured that everybody did YouTube and then streaming was like, yeah. I feel like I came out of a weird place. But anyways, yeah, I think you talked to me about it. And I was like, yeah, I stream every now and then. And then that January, because it was in January, right after PAX, is when I started streaming regularly on Twitch. And I sent them an email and yeah.
There you go. That's awesome, man.
I might have made path to affiliate at that point. I don't remember. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. But yeah, no, it was from talking to you that I was like, yeah, I should try this.
You should just try this. Oh man, that's awesome, man. Hey, well, you guys, Z1 Gaming is a Twitch channel. I'll take that, man. That's great. That's excellent, man. Yeah, I guess so. Because I mean, that's probably very common. Where it sounds like something I would say. Where, oh yeah, okay, so guys like I don't know how many. Badger and I at the time did not have very small YouTube presence. Badger probably had a bigger YouTube presence. I can't remember that far back. He almost always has had a big YouTube presence. But we find a YouTuber, and with any kind of following, like 100K or something, and we're going, oh, look at that! Wow! Oh. Like we're super impressed. We're going, man, if we could only get that, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm sure on the other end, so you're on the other end going, oh wow, you're a live stream, you're a partner. Wow, I want to do that. Like, and so we end up doing this, going, hey, I want to do that.
Yep.
We're all both envious of the green grass on the other side, right?
Right. Yep.
Interesting. So it's only really been about a year and a half since you started your live stream journey, right?
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, and that's
I would say everything from January of 2019 till now.
Wow.
Pretty much. I mean, I streamed a couple times before that, but nothing serious. Like January was when I actually started. So
started all right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna concerted
regular.
Effort. I'm gonna make some panels. Like I'm gonna make some OBS scenes and all that.
Right. Well, that's another thing. So kind of again on the whole thing, like a lot of people stream, but not as many people do like YouTube. When I was getting stuff made for my YouTube, I approached a company. I was like, hey, I want this stuff for YouTube, but they make stuff for Twitch. All these companies, all these visuals, it's all about Twitch. Yep. It's all about streams and panels and screens. It's like, okay, well, I need like intro and outro and YouTube banner. Like I need this stuff.
Yep.
It's like, well, why do you want that? It's like, because that's what I'm paying you for, like you do visuals, like new visuals for YouTube, like, but then nobody ever markets it that way. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. It's crazy to me.
Yeah. So what all kinds of things did you say you needed? So you have a starting soon,
right?
And do you have a break? Animated break channel when you go to, all right, 5 minutes, got to go pee, whatever it is, and you drink.
I have a BRB screen. I have an intermission. So like if I need to completely shut down and like change games or something, I have a BRB screen. It's completely just a screen. It says BRB, no inputs at all. So I can change whatever I need to change on the back end and not have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm. Are they all animated or is it static?
Nope. BRB's static. Intermission, I'm pretty sure.
clock, right? Does it have a clock?
Right.
You have a little timer?
No, because I don't usually have like a set time. Like I just hit it real quick. I was like, hey, I gotta go do something real quick. I'll be right back. And then boop, pop off, and then I'll come right back. So, starting soon? Are you talking about starting soon or intermission?
Both. Either one. Either one.
Starting soon. I have a 10-minute countdown for that.
Okay. See, Badger and I, we debate mightily on starting soon and whether it's how long do you give for when you hit the button before when you start talking.
Right.
Because I'm in the camp of some time. Badger's in the camp of 0 time.
Right.
He wants to be able to hit the button and, hey, and start going.
Nope. No.
You're at 10 minutes. It's interesting.
10 minutes.
Okay. How'd you choose 10?
So start off as 5. It wasn't long enough because my experience is that people don't get notified soon enough. So by the time I hit go live, by the time the notification actually goes out, because I know when the notification goes out and I know when people start joining.
Yes.
And I used to do 5 minutes.
Right.
But it was right on the cusp.
Yep.
It was right on there. Like it'd be like 2 people, 3 people, 7 people. And then like right about the 5 minutes, like boom, 40.
Yes.
I'm like, okay. So that to me means the notification just went out and these people just joined. So I want to give another 5 minutes for the people that's like, hey, my phone went off when I'm in the middle of doing something. It's like, let me check that real quick, Right. Because people don't like missing out on stuff. They don't like missing out on it.
Yes.
So,
absolutely.
And you know what? In all honesty, it's like, okay, I start streaming at 10 or so like today I started streaming at 1. It's like, okay, on today I start at 1:10. But I put I could even do my 10-minute countdown 10 minutes till my time that I normally start.
Correct. Yeah. You hit the button at 12:50. That way 1 o'clock is your hit.
Right.
You totally do that.
I usually hit it at 1.
Right.
Because I tell people like 1 o'clock, but I know people sometimes you just can't make it out like right away.
Yeah. 100%. And you know that the notifications. So have you looked at your Twitch analytics? Like how much attention do you pay for your Twitch analytics? Because
very little. Very little.
Yeah. Can recommend. This is 44% of how Twitch views you.
Your phone?
iPad or phone, iDevice, not your desktop, right?
Right. Yeah, most people watch through their mobile.
Yes. So what I do is all of my notifications of who I want to see when they go live on Twitch, I get the notification here. So I know exactly when it goes live. I don't usually, a lot of times I may not have Twitch open, so I don't get the notification on Twitch that someone is live. Right. I get it on my phone and then I'll open it here. Right. So there is a lag, and you're right. From when you hit the button, there is a lag time before the notification hits my phone, and I'm very aware of that, right?
Right.
And also, there's notifications also for Discord, right? When Discord pops up.
Yep.
Also that hits my phone as well. So I was with you. I had 5 minutes to start. And you're right. I always started a little bit too early, so I'm at 7. I don't go quite 10, but I do 7. And
7's a weird number for me.
7 minutes, yeah, right. And
7's weird. I'll just do 10.
And here's the other thing is that I would choose specifically 7 minutes worth of music.
See, I have the same music on loop.
Right. But okay, I have different music in there, but I always go to the end of the song, and the timer's up, right? So if I have 8 minutes of music or 7.5, whatever, and it counts down, and I hit 0, I'll finish the song out for another 30 seconds or so. I'll finish the song, and then we hit go. And usually I will sit there and I'll type in with the chat, and I'll interact with them and go, hey, they'll know I'm sitting right here, just doing whatever I need to do, prep, or I'll mess around with Michelle or Unlux or somebody who gets here super early and hangs out.
I have a piece of glitter on my face, and I could see it on my thing, but I can't get it.
Ms. Z1 give you a glitter bomb?
Yeah, her and the 2 kids. It was everywhere. Oh, I had to get up and take a shower.
Father's Day, they glitter bombed you?
Yes. It was everywhere. It was bad.
Well, did you have to clean it up? Because that's not a Father's Day gift.
No, they cleaned it up. They cleaned it up while I was in the shower.
Okay, good.
Stream was going. I was just gone. And I was just
Stream was going. They did it to you live?
Yeah. No, it was like probably like 20 minutes after I started live. It was boom. It was just I was covered in it. It was bad.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Max. It's the starting stream is stream starting soon, and then there's a little countdown. And there's lots of really weird dynamics around that and everybody I ask about that has a different opinion about how that works. And Badger and I, it's interesting. Badger and I are on the opposite ends of the spectrum from those, right?
Yeah, well, it's like when you go to a concert, you don't just get the main artist right away. You always get an opener.
That's right.
You don't ever just go straight to it, you know?
Right. You build a little bit. I have a little bit of music, a little bit of mood setting, a little, all that sort of stuff.
And sometimes I like if I'm already like ready and like I'm sitting down, because a lot of the times like that 10 minutes, I'm actually usually just like eating my dinner real quick.
Yes.
Like in that 10 minutes, I'm like, oh, because I'm also recording stuff.
Right.
So I'm usually busy up until like right till I'm streaming. So I'll either do that or if I am ready, I'll start a few minutes early and I'll just sit there and talk to people for a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll just do a chat before I actually like get into the game.
Yeah. A lot of times that is the best. That's a lot of times the best content you'll make is that first little bit where everybody's saying hi. There's lots of, hey man, good to see you. Hey, how are you doing? What's going on? We'll talk about some stuff and we'll go on. We'll say, hey, excited about this, and we'll do it. We'll look at some web pages, do that sort of thing. Yeah, and there.
Oh yeah.
And Shady has the same thing. The Twitch notifications are not always instant, right? I can see that glitter from here. It just glistened in the light.
It does. Max the Catfish mentioned Harris Heller's tweet about it. And I did see it. And I saw it of hey yo, you got a raid going on.
Hey Nilos. Nilos was a guest last time, man. He was on last time. He did such a great job. I found him to be super engaging and good. If you want to go check that out, it is out on our YouTube channel. You can go down in the links below. You can hit that on Spotify. There's his link in the chat. You can go listen to that on Spotify if you want to, but it's all recorded and edited. You can go see Nilos and I just talk about streaming and his journey and some of that business. So there you go, man. Awesome. And thank you guys. Hey, there's Nilos there, and let me give Nilos one compliment, and then we'll get back to it. But so if you're listening to this on the recording, we do this live every Sunday, 4:30 p.m. CDT on Twitch.tv. You can go catch us live, be part of the chat. If not, catch us on YouTube, Spotify. But thanks for listening either way. But in the chat, Twitch has a raid function, and Nilos just came over with all of his viewers to come hang out with us. And Nilos was a guest on last week's Enough About You, and he did such a great job of unpacking his journey and all that. Okay, so here's one thing I'll say. I'll give him a compliment. On his YouTube channel is really engaging, super informative. He's good at the game. He's got the ways that he does that. He's very good at teaching and talking through the things that he does. He's very insightful. I was very curious to see what he would be like one-on-one where we just talked. He is way funnier and warm and engaging, more so than I at first thought. Much better of a one-on-one conversationalist than would come across than in his streaming. So way definitely exceeding expectations, and he freaking had me cracking up all the rest of the week because he said you know what we all want. He cracked this joke about how I hold my microphone, and the joke was, you know, look, you can go out on Tinder and you can go out on Bumble or whatever, all those dating sites, but everyone at the end of the day, all anyone wants is for someone to hold you like the way Clown holds his mic. Yeah. Anyway, so that was I laughed about that for the absolute rest of the week, and then I caught myself. Like this is my hammer. Like this is how I make change in the world right here. I got a freaking grip on this, man.
You know, it's really funny that you mentioned that because I see you and Badger do that all the time. Yeah. Like other streamers too. I never touch my microphone.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
Never touch it.
Nilos was afraid to touch it. Right.
I don't touch it. Well, because I don't want to introduce shock into it, stuff like that. Like Plus my arm that I have right now is like it's really stiff and it's not
Yeah.
movable very well.
But I fidget, I move, and I want to get right up in there, and I have it at the right place. It's almost instinctive where I touch it to my chest, right at a certain point at the middle of my chest, and then it puts it right where I need it, which is 3 fingers away from my chin, right? So
I touch it for jokes.
And Badger, like he'll do that business with it. Right? No, man, there's no sound when you touch it. No, I have dampeners, I have a compressor, and I have all that business. So tell me about your audio setup, because I want to know about that too. So did you have the audio setup going into YouTube, or did it grow over time?
It grows over time.
Okay.
And I think I still have my original microphone. I think it's in a drawer right behind me. It was a snowball microphone.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a blue snowball.
I have
blue
one.
snowball. It was like, I don't know, $30 or something like that. 30, 40 bucks.
That was my
That's
first
what I had when I
microphone
started.
too. Yep.
Yep.
That's my first one.
I used it for a while, and then I got, and then I went from that to an XLR. I went from that straight to XLR. I went to a AT2035 Audio Technica into a Line 6 Pod Farm U2 or something like that. U2 Pod Farm. I don't know. That was terrible, but there wasn't a whole lot of options at the time for streaming and for video editing and like videos, unless you want to buy like some super like, board with like 1,000 dials. And I'm like, I don't even know what that is. So I just wanted software.
Right.
So yeah, I got that, and then I had that for the longest time.
Do you have a mixer?
And now I have,
Do you have a mixer, like a hardware mixer sitting on the desk?
I had one. Well, so at that point, yes, I had one. It was a mixer that went into the XLR, went into it, and then it went out to my computer and stuff. That was it was like a mixer and preamp and everything all in one,
Right.
But now I have, just the classic YouTuber streamer thing, the Shure SM7B with a Go XLR. Like that's the standard.
Yep. Well, good.
And it's the greatest thing because it's the only two things that I need.
Yeah, it is. Truck Tech
I
Joe.
will never have to upgrade my microphone ever.
Right. And yeah, you're kind of done because you'll get it. I mean, if you're gonna go do some sound music recording or something, sure, maybe you need to get your $400 or $500 microphone and get some stuff, but otherwise you're probably fine. Truck Tech Joe, thank you very much for hitting that sub button. Tier 1, thank you very much.
That's who I was playing my stream with all day.
Truck Tech Joe is a bad mother trucker right there, so good stuff. Yeah, the Elgato Wave is a new one.
You want to talk about that?
Yeah. Have you heard about
I've seen
that?
it.
Yeah.
I have.
It's the Wave 1. Is that what
I'm not gonna lie. So the video I watched was to Harris Heller's Alpha Gaming, right? Because like he always gets the stuff first. And I watched it, and yeah, it's a good microphone. It looks like it's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
But I think it's I don't even know if I finished the video, to be honest. Like I have no idea.
Yep.
But I think it's for a certain crowd.
Yep.
Of people. I think it's for the people that want something more than a blue snowball, but don't want a XLR microphone.
I agree. That's what
100% who it's for.
Wave 3. Oh. Is it the Wave 3? Oh, there you go. Let me put
the Wave 1 and Wave 3.
Wave 1 and Wave 3. Tailored for creators, right.
Right.
I wanted to say I saw one of the Elgato guys demoing it on Twitter. I think there was a Twitter video that I saw, and it helped to software dampen what was going on in the chat, and that's fine. You can have software help you with that, or I mean, I have a mixer over here on the side of this. On the side of my desk that I do all of that myself. I actually did the opposite. I studied audio stuff and said I'm going to do something audio, or I'm going to make a show, and then I found Twitch, right? So I did it backwards. So I had all the audio equipment ready to go, and I brought all of that into Twitch. So my day one was good quality audio. Now the camera and all that other business, camera and lighting, I had to learn as I go. But my first ever Twitch stream, I had rock solid audio. Was not an issue because I just taught myself how to do audio, sound design, and all that.
Yeah,
it does look like a competitor.
Guy?
Yeah, it looks like competitor to the Blue Yeti. Right, it's a good one.
Yeah, the Blue Yeti X.
Uh-huh.
So you know it's actually funny about that is Missy, my official Missy. She's now making YouTube videos and streaming as well.
Cool.
So I bought her the Blue Yeti X for it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm used to my setup. I'm used to my certain ways. I'm used to sounding a certain way.
Yep.
And she got it, and we spent, I don't know, $270 on it. And I'm like, okay, cool. This should do everything you need, you know?
Nope. Sick.
Nope. Mm-mm. So you know what I did? I bought her a Shure SM7B, and I bought her a Go XLR. Just exactly the same, because I know what works. I like what works, and I'm just going to go with what I know works.
Yep.
Because I know it works.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I bought same thing. I did not want. I bought a big mixer, so that my original vision was to have a four person podcast.
Oh, okay.
So I bought a big mixer and 4 mics.
Right.
And it turns out what I ended up doing is when I went first live, I have a big mixer with 2 mics, me and Ash, my kiddo. And then 2 of my other mics sit as backups, and I've actually used one. I've consumed one because one of them blew out, so I got another backup over there. The SM7B, those are expensive
Mojo
ones.
Yeah, it's like $400 or $500.
They are. I agree. These guys, I use a Samson C01, and it was $110, $120 right down the middle XLR microphone, and that plus a good mixer. Right on target.
Max the Cloud Fish, it does not need a cloud mixer on the Go XLR. Okay. Yeah, let me just answer this, because this is a common thing I see all the time.
Yeah.
So some people say yes for a cloud lifter on a Go XLR. Some people say no. I do not use one, but I'm a very loud person, and with this microphone, with me being loud and boomy and stuff like that, it works just fine.
Can't confirm.
But my wife, she's a little bit quieter, so for her, if we push the power too high in the Go XLR, you start getting a lot of noise. Whereas the cloud lifter, if we throw a cloud lifter on it, then it would quiet down the noise for her. So it kind of depends on you.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to have it. It will work, but how crisp do you want your audio?
Right. Is this what you're talking about here? This little Amazon thing? Cloud lifter?
Probably. Yep. A seal one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Let me look. I don't have one on this, and I should. Yep, exactly. Basically, it just has that with a power jack, and it powers the. Yeah, it's like $150.
Yeah.
It's like inline power adapter. So.
Yep. Exactly. Cloud lifter. Okay. I guess. Yeah. I mean, yeah. For passive dynamic microphones, yeah. If you have a condenser mic, you need phantom power anyway. Use phantom power to give passive mics a little bit of boost, right? But if you have a mixer and a condenser mic like this one, you need power anyway, 48 volt power. That's why I bought all of that technology. I sunk into the mixer, and so the mixer kind of does all of that sort of stuff for me. So I have a Behringer X1622, and I think it's probably out of print now, and there's an upgraded one now. So. I made it a command in my bot. This is what you should do, by the way. I'm gonna give you a tip here. When people start talking to you about your audio, your mic, and all of your gear, make a command for your bot: ! Mic, ! Mixer, and it links them to what they do. Do you have that?
No, I actually just switched bots. I went from Nightbot to the Stream Elements bot, and I'm still working on getting that ironed out. Yeah, all that fun stuff. But
yes,
yeah,
do that.
Max the Catfish, yeah,
super interesting for conversation about your specs. Yeah, 300. Yeah, it's a $300 mixer or so. Yeah, I think there's there's probably a better one I could get, but it may or may not still be in production. But I think I bought it in 2009. I want to say, because I knew I was doing something. I was gonna do something. I'm gonna do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something. But all of those pieces to your setup, no matter what it is, go ahead and throw that in the bot. That way, people can exclamation point mic or specs to your PC, all of that sort of stuff. It's super.
So I have in my my down there's in the down there's, you know, I have in there the Amazon Blacksmith. I think it's called Blacksmith, and it has all that in there, so they can scroll through it. But yeah, nobody ever sees that. So no, I don't have a cloud lifter. Don't need it.
Yeah.
And I see people all the time. They're like, "Oh, you need a cloud lifter." I'm like, "You don't need a cloud lifter."
Right.
But I don't know. Maybe if you're not quiet. Maybe if you're too quiet. So.
Can't confirm. Z1's voice carries.
Yes, it kind of does.
It kind of he does.
Kind of does.
It does.
I used
carry.
to not be able to talk when my kids were little when they were sleeping because like even if I tried to whisper, like I don't know why, but they would just hear it from like ever away. Like, oh, I heard him. It's like no. Gosh.
Oh
yeah. So I'm actually curious because you're talking about this like audio equipment.
yeah.
Have you avoided the Go XLR?
I never needed it. Never needed it.
Never needed it. Okay.
I bought all of my. I had all of my things pre-streaming,
Okay.
even before I knew I was going to stream.
Right.
So it was all ready to go. All the audio side,
Right.
everything. I had to go buy cameras and lighting and green screen. Was my purchase. I had the audio thing done. I was gonna do some sort of podcast. I was gonna do something. I didn't know. I wasn't thinking about doing something on YouTube, whatever it was. But I knew I was gonna do something. That was never had to do anything, do much for audio. The only thing I really thought about doing from Elgato was those little stream decks, right? So, do you have one of those?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Stream Deck XL. That's the one I have.
Stream Deck XL. I'm gonna look
big
that
one.
Up. You have? Oh yeah, the
big
one. Stream Deck.
I had the regular one. I gave that to Miss Z. I got the big one now.
Oh, so you did two of them. See, I want it. Oh God, see, it's so beautiful. It is so absolutely beautiful, and it would go 1,000%. It would fit what I do because I hit sound drops all the time. I'm very fast
I actually
with
haven't
them.
used a lot on them. Oh my God. So that's something I'm looking into right now.
And you know who shamed me? You know who shamed me into not getting one?
Who's that?
Badger. He said,
God.
"It's a keyboard." He keeps yelling at me. It's
What
a
an
keyboard.
animal.
It's a keyboard, and it's
What an animal.
It is just another input device. So here's what I did: is I got it on my phone. So I pay like $2 a month for a Stream Deck on my phone that I plug in, and I have my phone right there, which is always there. So that's where that one has helped. I have my little sound drop thing over here. I have commands that we can run them, but he freaking shamed me into not getting it. So let me go find that Stream Deck XL. You got an XL, man. God dang, they're so proud of them though. $249. God.
So, that kind of thing, like it doesn't. I'm like, okay, yeah, but I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it every single day. I'm gonna use it every day for years. So like, it doesn't. I don't care.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Like, I'm gonna use it daily.
Right. I make not only do I stream twice a week, but I make 2 videos. I have been making 2 episodes a day on YouTube. So like I'm in this spot doing this stuff for 5-6 hours a day. So like, why not have something that just works?
Shoot.
I
need you in my life. I need you more in my life to give me sort of.
No, I'm a bad influence. I'm a horrible influence. I'm terrible. I'm terrible.
Oh man, I could just use Shady. You could just use a keyboard. Yeah, I know. See that's exactly what happened. You
could just use a keyboard or not.
Cranks out those videos.
You could
that's right.
You could just have a nice backlit LED screen for every single button that you want to press, so you know what it is off the top of your head.
Exactly.
It's like, okay, let's see. Was it Alt 6 or Control Alt 6, or was it one of the G keys? Like I don't know.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm good.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Yeah. So I've got mine on my phone, and it sits right here. So I have a little. This is actually a selfie stick that I got for PAX to do.
Oh.
And it doubles as a little tripod that pops out, and you can do the thing, right?
Super fancy.
So that sits right next to me. Settle down, Siri. It sits right next to me, and it sits right up here off mic, and I can hit on my phone. It's plugged in for charging. I just hit it on my phone. So that's my compromise to not spending the $250 on the thing. So yeah,
that's good. If it works for you, stick with it.
Yeah. So far so good. If I don't know. We'll see. My 5 years. So I've been streaming. You've been streaming for a year. So when did you start YouTube? Let's start there.
What? December 18th. No. Yes, December 18th, 2000. I can't remember. 18? I'm at 4 years. This December will be 4 years.
This December will be 4 years.
16?
Okay.
I think, yeah, it should be 4 years. I think it should be 4 years this time.
Right. Wow. That's a ways, man. So 4 years total, and then 1 year and 1.5 years on Twitch, right?
Right.
Right. So how many are you cranking out the same number of videos every week?
I've been putting out more lately.
I mean, pre-Twitch or post-Twitch?
So my thing was that if I can't get a video out the next day, I'm not going to stream that day. YouTube is priority number 1, and Twitch is number 2.
Okay.
And I keep that priority. So like if it's Tuesday when I normally stream and I don't have a video ready for Wednesday, I'm not streaming and I'm just getting a video ready because like that is my priority.
Yeah, that's good.
Sorry, Twitch, but like,
pay those bills, man.
It is. You got to do what you got to do.
You gotta do what you got to do. That's right. Okay, good. That's a good category. So so before you started streaming, how many videos a week were you cranking out?
Daily. Not daily.
Damn.
Daily videos. I've been doing daily videos since I started.
And you're still
Since
doing
I started.
dailies?
Still I'm doing almost 2 a day now. I usually do 2 a days. 2 videos every day. So, yeah, but no, I think if I go back and the time, like if I counted how many days right now that I've been doing it versus how many videos I have way more videos than I have for days.
I would look at there. Z1 Gaming Astroneer started filling in my thing. 1,000. Okay, so think about 1,493 videos.
Yeah.
And that is way longer than 4 years, right?
Yeah.
Where's the calculator here? So, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's more. So if you streamed for 4 years, it was December. Or this December will be 4 years, so it's 3.5.
I believe this December will be 4 years. Yeah.
Right. So
I guess I gotta look. I gotta look for it. I posted my very first video ever.
Right.
I know exactly what it is.
We're gonna say 365 times 3.5. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. 365 times 3.5. So 1278. You should have around 1,278 videos if you did one a day.
Right. Yep.
I mean, okay. So on a so that's a god dang, that is a machine that is cranking it out.
It's interesting.
It is. That is cranking them out. It really is, man. I'm doing about 3 a week now. For Factorio, I'm doing 3 a week now.
December 18th, 2016.
December 18th, 2016. Right. So
first video ever.
Yeah, that's right.
Astroneer.
So
and they're about to drop a huge update on this week, so I'm super excited.
Yeah, cool. That's great. Your ARC videos do well. Your Astroneer
videos.
Did you?
ARC is bad.
Didn't you tell me to do ARC? Who was telling me that?
No. ARC is rough. Ooh, ARC is bad.
Okay.
I've had ARC requested so many times. ARC never, ever has done good for me, ever.
Really?
It always does like absolutely terrible.
Okay. Who? There was somebody that said you're that I should switch over and try and do some ARC or something. It might not have been. Was it? What were you saying? Were you telling me Satisfactory does well for you?
Satisfactory does, yes.
Does it? Okay.
Yes, it's kind of fallen off a little bit.
Satisfactory.
Yeah, Satisfactory. Yeah, I just started a new series on it because I just like starting over on that game. It's fun.
It is. It is. So hey, so tell me about your editing software. Like, what do you? You've got to be able to have good. What is it? Premiere Pro.
Premiere. Yep.
High five, bro. It's great. So I use Premiere also.
Yes.
So how did you go about selecting which one? Because there's Vegas, there's lots of free ones, there's Premiere. How did you do it?
So I had honestly, if everybody's using it, it's probably for a reason.
Boom.
If you look up everybody and everybody's like, what software do you use? Premiere Pro. Like everybody's using it. There's a reason everybody's using it.
Yep. Yeah.
So yeah.
I agree. I chose it. So I chose it. I did not want to do a free one because I want updates and I want somebody's. It's weird. Same with my bot. Same with I don't know. Same with these other services. I want the leverage I want it cheap, sure, but I want the leverage to go kick somebody's ass if it doesn't work, right?
Right.
And I also want updates and future versions of stuff to come out. Like I want improvements, and I also wanted a robust tutorial base, right? So what I did was I looked up. I think I tried like Dragon and a few other free ones, and I went out on YouTube. I type in the product name and then how to text over video or something, and I would do a specific thing. Hard to get good results and good videos. When I did Sony Vegas how to, I got a zillion. When I did Premiere Pro, I got a zillion, and I went, okay,
right.
There's a reason why. These are the most popular, and there's lots of videos out there because everybody's using them. How many users they have, etc. Right? And then from then on, I said, okay, those are the two, and then I'm going to figure out how to grab one and get it done. Right?
Right. So I gotta hold on. I gotta shout out because I don't edit my videos anymore. Mrs. Z1 does. So she's getting in chat and she's making sure that everybody knows that Miss Z edits my videos now. I do not.
Okay.
That's why I can now do 2 videos a day, is because she can edit the other videos. So
that helps a ton. That makes way more sense in my mind of, oh my God, this guy's a machine versus he's got an editor that he can just throw the content to. Yeah.
6 months now, I think. Yeah.
Well, yeah. What I say, essential personnel, right?
Essential personnel, essential.
Right. Yeah, and I thought about that, Jason. So Jason brings up a good point. He says this sounds like an argument for using XSplit over OBS. Yeah, you got to pay for it, and there's a reason you should, like, paying for stuff is not always bad. Like, you have some leverage, and you're going to support a product, and in return, there's a contract. You're going to get some stuff back, right? And because when I first started streaming, I chose a
What do you use?
Premiere. Yeah.
No, what do you use for OBS or XSplit?
Oh, I start out with OBS Studio.
Okay.
And then I started getting like CPU choppiness when it would skip and all this other business. And so I just said, wait a second. It's I can play the game fine. I can record the game fine. When I go live, I get choppy. It's choppy. So then I close that down, and I just said, all right, on a whim, I'm going to try Streamlabs OBS. And I loaded it up. CPU usage dropped in half when I used Streamlabs OBS. And I went, all right, done. We just chosen Streamlabs. That's it.
So you know what? We could get into it, but we could go, because I'm Stream Elements, but you're Streamlabs.
Yeah.
So why do you like Streamlabs over Stream Elements?
That was I didn't. That was
it was just that. It was just that.
It was just that. When I installed Streamlabs OBS, it said when the install
run the wizard or whatever.
Yep. It said, hey. Yep. I see you've already installed OBS. Would you like to import all of your settings in your scene? And I said, yes, I would. And then it just filtered them all in. And I said, there's all my scenes. I don't have to set anything up.
Yeah.
Click, and I went live, and it was immediately done. It was just finished and done, super easy. And I went, all right, I'm doing this from now on. And that's it. I don't know. Yep.
So
I won't tell you, man.
I was using OBS for the longest time for recording prior, because like 4 years, whatever. And I did run into the same issues. A lot of those I just had to go into the settings and kind of figure out, because it was typically some numbers were kind of like wonky in there.
Yes.
That I was looking for. So I fixed all those issues, and then I tried Streamlabs OBS or Slobs or whatever you want to call it.
Uh-huh.
And there's one critical thing that it does not have. It does not have profiles. It has scenes, but it does not have a profile.
Right.
And I use 2 profiles, because I use a profile for recording and I use a profile for streaming.
Yes.
And I can't. And the argument goes into, it's like, well, you could just record. You can just hit record. It's like, yes, but I record at 1440p.
Yep.
I stream at 1080.
Yep.
So like, if I do base canvas size and all this stuff, and it just becomes like a huge pain to do that.
I agree.
And another reason for me choosing Stream Elements originally was I was going to PAX, and they're like, hey, you're gonna stream from this, I can stream from one of their stream booths or whatever. I was like, cool. How do I get all my scenes? Like, super easy. Well, at the time, Streamlabs had their stuff, but they didn't have any cloud saving features.
Right.
Stream Elements, all I do is I put in a link.
Yep.
And that's all I have to do. Boom. All my alerts are done. My screen's done. Everything's done. Overlay's completely done. Stream Elements, just boop.
Yep.
Just copy, paste the browser link. Your whole settings are there.
Yep.
And I'm just like, ugh! So I went with that. And then, yeah, I guess I kind of got stuck since then.
Perfect. That's
but now
great.
I use their merch. Now I use their bot. And it's just, everything works.
Everything works, man. That's great. That's a great argument. Yeah. And integration is a big deal, man. Like if you can integrate, your alerts and your bot and all of those other things, and it just works seamlessly and does all the function that you want. That's huge. I mean, there's companies that build their entire business model on that sort of integration. Like Microsoft is the same way. Microsoft is, I'm going to have this productivity suite. I'm going to have this cloud services. I'm going to have all these things. And by the way, they're all going to be able to talk to each other. That is key.
Yes.
We're not going to make anything. Microsoft will make nothing unless it can talk to all the other things. Otherwise, they're going to say, all right, screw it. It's not in our business model. We'll let somebody else do it. Yep. Yeah. So same deal. It's pretty sharp. So Stream Elements probably has that same type of thing of, all right, we're gonna get pretty smart. We're gonna have a bot that talks to everything, API, a cloud scene, cloud services, elements with package, all this stuff, right? Yeah, smart business model, right?
Yeah,
a lot of good stuff.
It's good. Something else that kind of threw me off, because I actually, for the last few weeks, I put Mrs. Z on Streamlabs. I was like, you know what? I want to test it. I don't want to see it, and I want to test with her because a little bit smaller, not as big of an impact.
Yep.
If it works good with her, for her, I might switch over.
Right.
And I was getting her all set up, and I didn't like that there's a premium plan for $5 a month.
Right.
I was like, why would there be a premium plan for $5 a month? Why wouldn't you have partners that can be a partner and get these additional things for free?
Right.
So to me, I was like, it kind of turned me off because it seemed like a cash grab. It's like, oh, you want to be a partner? Pay $5 a month. It's like, nah, that's not how that works. Yeah, I don't pay Twitch $5 a month to be a partner. No.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you end up paying them a lot. You end up paying Twitch a lot more to be a partner. Truthfully.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you do.
You really do. Twitch does take that cut. Government do take a bite.
So so does YouTube. YouTube takes. I get 55% from YouTube.
Yeah, God. Yeah, see, like I'm looking at the Prime and the premium services. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So
I haven't done any of that.
I'm gonna let you lead. I have so many questions and topics we could talk about,
hit me with it, man.
So what do you think about streaming platforms right now? Because there's a lot of talk of Twitch and Mixer, which I don't think Mixer's even remotely a competitor to Twitch at all. I think YouTube is the competitor to Twitch.
Agreed.
And I think that's who people should be focusing on.
Agree.
What do you think? Are you liking where you're at? Are you waiting for some things to change so you can go somewhere else? Like, what are you thinking?
No, I'm. If I was going to tell somebody to get started right now, I would say I would probably say focus on YouTube first. I'm
talking about live streaming side.
Right. Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
I would. One well-known story is the video game Badger is today he is partnered. He got partnered because of his success live streaming on YouTube. 100%. He had a bigger audience out there, and I was streaming on Twitch exclusively when YouTube first launched into the fray. Okay, and so we saw YouTube start its live stream. Okay, so no, Max the Catfish, you can start on YouTube with 0 live viewers, 0 subscribers, etc. You can start today on YouTube. You can just start. You can just go. So the first year.
Actually, can you?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't think you can. I think you do. I think there's some minimum requirements that you have to start live streaming on YouTube now.
Minimum requirements.
I'd have to ask
to live stream.
Yeah. Because I wonder if you have to. No, doesn't say anything.
Learn how to start your stream.
That's weird, because I was thinking about Mrs. Z's her YouTube thing, and I don't remember her seeing a live option.
It says to be able to live stream on mobile, your channel will need at least 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, okay.
Note that this eligibility threshold does not apply to live streaming tools. Creators who have less than 1,000 subscribers will be able to live stream through desktop and webcam. There you go.
Oh, okay.
So it's only for mobile. There you go. There's the thing.
Got it.
Yeah.
Makes
So
sense.
no. You can go on YouTube today. Zero subscribers, go, right?
Yep.
Year number 1. Okay, so I tracked year number 1 year over year. The ratio of live streamers, YouTube to Twitch, Twitch to YouTube, 18-1. Year number 1. Year number 2 was 6-1. Year number 3, 2-1.
Yeah.
So YouTube is gaining, and gaining big. Those numbers are not small increments; those are giant increments, right?
Right.
YouTube is the gorilla in the room, and they're getting better. Twitch has the advantage right now of early adopter. That is all. And they're here because they have their humans are a creature of habit, and they start off somewhere and they keep going, keep doing the thing. What YouTube is slowly doing is they're implementing feature by feature. They're doing subscribing. They're doing the premium. They can give at any time. You got emotes in your chat. You got all of those sorts of things. And Twitch definitely does some things better for sure. They've got they've got they've got things like they're reaching into sporting events and watch parties and all those sorts of things, like integrating their thing. They've definitely got the chat window dominating, because the chat window in Twitch is way better than the chat window in YouTube, just from the looks and the live and the moderator tools and the emotes, all of those sorts of things, and rating and hosting. All of those squad streaming, all of those sorts of things are dominant. Twitch dominates on, but all of those things are very solvable. Like they're very doable. YouTube has
YouTube can make all that
tomorrow if they wanted. They could totally make it. None of that is out of reach, right? None of it.
And that's like my biggest thing. My argument to it is, YouTube has one thing that Twitch doesn't and can't get. They have the millions upon millions of views every single day.
It is psychotic, the number of views. If you look at YouTube statistics, let me see if I can pull it up. It is psychotic.
If they flipped a switch and promoted live streams more, they could overnight take over and have more people watching live streams than anything.
They could,
but they don't push it.
And I don't know why.
Well, I think they're waiting. I think they're working on something. This is my personal opinion. I have no idea. I think they're working on stuff. I think they're working on revamping the live system, because the live thing is it's terrible. If they could just carbon copy Twitch and just name it something else, cool.
Yeah. They might could. YouTube statistics. Let me see. Social Blade. Future
and the world's most powerful search engine. Exactly. If you Google something, your live stream could pop up.
Yeah. It is the number one discovery engine on planet Earth ever. All right.
Yes.
That's it. It's the number one way you're discovering.
Meanwhile, Mixer's growth over the past year was 2%. Yeah, Mixer ain't going anywhere.
I don't know. I'm a fan of the Mixer experience, because they have good video, they've got a good chat, they've got a nice look, like all of those nice things. Grew 99 and lockdown. Mixer grew 2. Yep, there it is. Live stream viewership grew 99. Lockdown. Microsoft Mixer grew 2. Yeah, there you go. I don't know what to tell you. And all of the things, you're right. All of the things that Twitch has an advantage on right now, YouTube could implement.
Yep. They could solve it
tomorrow. It is all very solvable. It's not like they're facing a lawsuit or something that's going to drag on. It is very solvable tomorrow. They used to publish these things to where they would update this all every year, and it would say something like the amount of video uploaded to YouTube every second is more than everyone on the planet could watch in 14 years. It's something like that.
It's ridiculous.
It's the same numbers as if you were trying to talk about space and planets and stars and supernovas and go, well, it's a million light years away, but that's really, that's a small number relatively. I mean, there's a billion light years, and then there's a quadrillion light years, and then there's other numbers that we can't even fathom. I mean, the sun is big, but it's pretty small. If you think about, and you start having to come do these numbers when you're talking about space and speed and size and all that. When you talk, it is very similar to the way you talk about YouTube. And the amount of cat videos every second.
The amount of content there is ridiculous.
The amount of gigabytes per petaflops per second, and the number of videos per person on planet Earth, the amount that was ever broadcast ever, right? Something about how more video has been recorded and uploaded to YouTube in the last 6 months than all of the video ever taken ever.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
It's the same way in photography. With now that everybody has a phone, there was a statistic that said half of the world's photography. So in 1800s they start taking pictures with a actual photo film camera. And then it ends up to today, we take pictures. And something like in the last year and a half, we've taken as much photography as we have in the ever.
Since the dawn of photography.
Since the dawn of photography. We did that in the last year and a half. The same exact thing happens on video, is like in the last year uploaded to YouTube is more than all of the video that has happened ever. ever.
It's just mind-boggling.
It's mind-boggling.
Mind-boggling. So some people bringing up the delay. That mixer has a very low latency.
It's badass.
Do you stream low latency mode though?
Yes, I do.
I do not.
Okay.
So
all right. What's your justification for that?
So low latency mode can introduce buffering for people on lower speed connections.
Yes.
And I, until recently, had terrible internet, and I assume that a lot of people don't have the best internet in the world. So I try to accommodate for more people to watch, because like if you're out in the sticks and you have terrible internet and you try to jump on somebody's stream and it's just buffering the whole time, they're not going to watch.
Oh yeah.
So I turn that off.
Quality options does that for you, right?
Transcoding, yes.
Transcoding, yes.
But like even the I think even when you click on it, I think it says that it may buffer more for people. Because it's trying to update them. It's trying to update too fast. Because it's trying to give them the information faster. So I left it.
Right. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Oh, I found it. Here we go. Market.us. Here you go.
Okay. Oh goodness.
Yeah. So let me just do this, and then I'll talk about that delay thing and what it is. Okay. So there it is. 85% of YouTube users are outside the U.S., which makes sense, right?
Right.
62% of YouTubers are male, I guess. Globally, 9% of small businesses are on YouTube. I mean, I would assume 100% of large businesses are, right? I mean, small business, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Does it mean that they're solely on YouTube?
I mean,
does it say like a small business based off of YouTube, or is it just saying that they're? Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably saying that they have a YouTube presence.
They have a YouTube presence, right? That's how they pimp their products, right?
Right.
Yeah, YouTube offers services among 91 countries and 80 languages. Millennials prefer YouTube over traditional television. So do old people.
Yeah.
Who
wants to watch commercials every okay, I can't say that because YouTube can be the same way unless you pay for premium. So
right.
That's how people make all their money. So
right. Okay. In May of 2019, watch time for finance-related videos in Thailand had more than quadrupled. Finance-related videos in Thailand. Weird. I don't know. I
wonder if something was going on at that time.
Yeah, what's going on in Thailand? It's a financial revolution.
Apparently.
Let's see.
It's my money and I want it now.
Yeah. Business statistics. 150 million daily. Okay, here you go. This is a crazy one. I'm gonna put these two in chat. This is where you start breaking your brain. It's psychotic. 5 billion hours of videos are watched every single day.
It's disgusting.
What? And then here you go. This used to be 120, but now it is 500 hours of video are uploaded to YouTube
every minute. My God, that is a lot.
What?
Oh, that is a lot.
I remember when YouTube first jumped in, Badger and I were talking on this show, and we were listing those numbers were. It was we said last year it was 80. It was 120. 120 hours. 2 hours of video are uploaded every minute. Now it's 500.
That's insane.
Yeah, and YouTube. Here you go. YouTube covers 95% of the internet population, whatever it is. So online versus offline. I mean, with this and cheap phones, now even the most poor nations are on YouTube. I mean,
yeah.
This is the great equalizer. Now, now even
the great equalizer.
It is right, because now, now everybody has a connection. And unfortunately, everybody has a voice, and there are some dumb people, right?
So
I know a fair amount of dumb people. I don't want them all having a voice, but they got a voice now. Michael
Gounet put something interesting. 1 week is 168 hours, and 3 weeks is 500 hours.
Yeah, 3 weeks. 3 weeks of video is uploaded every minute.
So on a low number.
Yeah, there you go.
For me in 1 day. 8,219 hours in 1 day of my content people watch. 8,219 hours. And then on a high day, 13,000. 13,000 hours.
Yep.
It's insane.
It's
like
insane.
To me, that's just me. I'm just one small little person that isn't. Can you imagine these people with like millions upon millions of views? Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Insane.
It's insane.
Insane.
It's psychotic, right? You can't. You get to where you can't. It's like
it's unfathomable.
Yeah, you can't. It's like talking about space.
Yep. Yeah, you'll never. Yeah. Golly.
The number of this is a crazy one. Listen to this. The number of channels with over 1 million subscribers.
Oh yeah,
almost doubled. So grew by 75%. So now it was X amount of million subscriber people. Those have now almost doubled last year. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Crazy.
That's nuts.
And if they just flip the switch to push their live more?
If they wanted, the only reason they're not dominating in the live stream space is because they don't want to.
Yeah.
That's the only conclusion I can reach.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've thought about it, especially with like all the spicy things going on Twitch. Like I hear all these spicy, things. I'm just like, I don't know, I don't know.
I don't care. I want to make Astroneer videos. That's all I want to do. I don't know. I want to play Factorio. I want to play Factorio fast. I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to crack wise with my friends and play Factorio and work out ratios and tell dick jokes. I don't know. That's all I want to do. I don't know.
Oh shoot, that's funny.
I don't know, man. Yeah, there's spicy things going on all the time, and I don't know, man. But I don't know that YouTube. There's certain level of comfort in anonymity and having. So think about this. And as a partner,
Sorry.
As a partner, you are. As a partner, you're in the 1% of Twitch. You are top 1%. You've also got some code of conduct. You're also under a contract. You also got some things that you gotta adhere to, right?
Yeah.
And for better or for worse, you go to these PAX conventions, etc. You kind of represent Twitch. You represent yourself, but you represent Twitch. You represent, there's kind of a little bit of an expectation.
Right.
Flip over to YouTube, and not to say this flippantly, there's a trillion of me, and there's a million of you.
Right.
And you have a good solid niche of great supporters that love you to death,
right,
who are gonna go through the fire with you, and that's great. Like that's great. You can take that and you can eke out a living off of it. You can do your thing, but you don't have the spotlight of a T-Series, of a PewDiePie, of a Markiplier.
Oh God, no.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
There's comfort in not having that scrutiny on every single thing you say.
Right.
There's a little bit of comfort in that, and that's kind of inviting for you, on YouTube.
Yeah.
What you do have to fight though is the automatic demonetization monster.
So honestly, I haven't had a huge issue with that at all.
Tell me about your experience on YouTube with in terms of any how many DMCA strikes do you have? Have you got demonetized for no damn reason? Any of that business?
No.
None?
No. Hold on. I've had some claims, copyright claims. But those don't do anything. A copyright claim on a video says that, hey, we found copyrighted content. That money is now going to go to the company that owns it, which is fine. Whatever. I don't care.
Whatever.
But those were over. Those were a long time ago, and it was actually interesting that the videos that happened to was a game. It was in-game music.
Yes,
it was the game's music in the game, and that's what did it. And it wasn't like GTA or something like that playing like real life music. No, it was a space game, and there was like just spacey music, like no words, nothing like that. But it got copyrighted.
Yeah,
which is a lot of people ask me like, why don't I ever have my like game music in? It's because it can get copyrighted.
100%. You'll lose your money.
But but I don't get a DMCA to take down. Like I've never had one of those. That's where they like straight up tell you need to remove this because it's against like something, and if you don't, like you get charges and all that fun stuff. But no, I've never had any issues. But I've never been spicy.
Yeah.
Never. No, I'm family friendly. I don't say I'm family friendly. I'm friendly for all ages, but not targeted at anybody under the age of 13.
Yeah, exactly.
That's an issue now.
Right.
If you can't target your content for anybody that's younger, which I don't, and it's not my intention.
Right.
Ever.
Because there is now on every YouTube upload, there is this made for kids?
Right. And if it is, you can guarantee your ads are going down the drain.
I agree. Why would anyone check that?
Nobody. Nobody's going to check that box.
Why would anybody check that? Yeah. Is your content target? I think it says targeted for children, right? And there's a button. You have to like declare it on every single video. And I remember I think it even made me go back on my old videos and click and set them all. I had to apply a batch action.
For me, it just asked me like overall. It's like, is your content for this? I hit no, and then it's like, okay, cool, it's been recorded or whatever.
Right.
And then I got an email following up too, because like there's also, if you've been uploading your videos, you've seen that. Are you monetized on your channel yet?
I was. I was.
Okay. So like now there's they
chopped it. They chopped it, and I was just a little bit under. I will be soon.
Oh, okay. So, well, I don't know if this was before or not, but when you do it now, it's going to say, does this contain sexual violence? Does this contain nudity? Does this contain this? Does blah, 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 blah. There's a ton of checkboxes you have to check. And it's like none of the above. And then what it'll do is as you keep answering them and as you're not getting flagged, it'll start trusting your opinion. It's like, I'm like a trusted, like I could say that, no, it doesn't have this in, and they're not going to look at it. They're going to be like, yep, nope, you're trusted. No worries.
YouTube.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But like you said, 500 hours of content's being uploaded every minute. Somebody cannot go through every single video. It has to be done by machines. It has to be. It's impossible.
Right.
So like people want to, I see it all the time. They're like, well, why can't we just have people do this? It's like, you can't.
You can't.
There's too much there.
You can't. Right.
But no, I haven't had any issues with it. I honestly haven't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good. So on average, how many videos a month get copyright claims?
None.
None.
I haven't had a copyright claim for probably at least over a year.
So you have you have no external music and you have in-game music off.
For the most part, yes.
Just done. Yeah.
Yep.
I have to agree. There's no reason to have music on YouTube.
No, I mean usually there's some. If you're playing a game, there's other sound effects going on.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
There's wind blowing. There's rocks. There's like whatever. If you're playing Scrap Mechanic, you're hitting stuff. You're a factory. You're like getting attacked, or your factory's right. Like you don't really need music. Now I do have Astroneer music on. I have Satisfactory music on because I know those companies are okay, and I know I'm good with them.
Right.
Like if I reach out directly or say something like, "Hey, can I use your music?" and they're like, "Yes," then it doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me. But if it's a game that I don't know where they got the track for this.
But I would even think that someone could upload a sound-alike of Satisfactory music, right, to SoundCloud, and then go claim it, and then everyone's just too, I don't want to deal with it. They just pay, right?
Right.
And they just pay because that is definitely a thing. I had I think it's even in. There's a great video about this, about how. how cracked out it is. Oh, is this it? This might be it. I might have just found it. This is an amazing video. Oh, yes, this is it. This is it. So this is a guy, this is Fat Rat, talking about his video with 47 million views were stolen. It's late 2018. Yep. And what he ends up saying about this, I'll put this in the chat for you guys. This is super interesting. What he ends up doing is, so if I were to use, okay, let's talk. The example I think they give in here is say Pulp Fiction. If I were to use a music from Pulp Fiction in my video, something like that, you know, like the opening music, right? If I use that, Miramax probably owns the rights to that, right? So right, Miramax should be the one going, okay, no, give me that money, right? But no. Someone, some chump will go out to SoundCloud, upload some music, and then upload a sound-alike, and then he'll start claiming the video, and instead the money that would come from my video, from the views and from the ads, goes to the sound-alike. It doesn't even go to Miramax. So there's this whole system outside of it that uses SoundCloud is one of the services that serves up some original music, and you could host out there. Yep. And then you could kind of put a copyright on that music once it's on SoundCloud under your name, and then you can have these companies will go after those and scour YouTube and go after those content claims based on a SoundCloud copyright. And here's the thing: is not even you're getting screwed out of your money, but so is Miramax. Like Miramax has the rights to, Pulp Fiction, but it's not even that. It's some chump who had no input to either one of them. Like didn't input to my video, didn't input to Miramax's awesome movie. Now he's just going after and clamoring for some table scraps, but he's ended up getting everything, right? So it's cracked out, man. Anyway, that is that video is like the most depressing. It's 9 minutes and 56 seconds, and it shows how. Here's what we're going to do is we're now going to break YouTube by we're going to go claim my own video. So I'm going to go pay $150 to go make some original music, right, to some artist, because you can go license some original music, get it copywritten, and then claim my own videos. So it locks everybody else out. Yeah, and I would rather get half of my money for sure than none of my money ever. Right. Yep. And it's so crazy. That's what they do. That's what they do. Yeah. Make your own outro. Right. So my music, I have my intro music, which is 4 seconds, and I have my outro music, which is, I want to say it's 12 seconds, which plashes up my video and my Twitch and all that sort of thing. I have a license for that. I bought that music. I bought a license, $50 early on, because I thought I'm just gonna do the thing because.
Yeah, my intro came with a license as well. Right. Because they asked me, like, do you want music or do you want sound effects? And I was like, I want music. And then they're like, okay, well, it's going to be $50 because we have to pay for a license. So, yes, I have a license for mine as well.
Perfect. And now anybody comes, sorry, bro, I got my license, right? That's it.
Yep. And then outro, I use Epidemic Sounds for it. So.
Epidemic Sounds? What's that?
Epidemic Sound. It's a music website. Oh. So you pay X amount a month, and you can use any music on there all you want. You have to link your YouTube account, and it'll link it, and it won't get flagged.
Really?
It's not main. It's not big time people.
Oh, for sure. It's not Neil Diamond.
But it's all a huge library of free music that's like actually decent, and that's where like my outro comes from, and that's where like my starting student screen music is. Same thing, because it's good music.
Really? Okay. There we go. Check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that in chat right now.
I got an affiliate link.
So here's what I want. Oh, sorry. Don't click on that.
I got an affiliate link if you guys want to check it out.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I do. I've been looking for one. I am looking for one. So throw me your affiliate link.
Let me grab it.
Yeah, man.
Not trying to monetize on you or anything. I'm just
saying.
Pimp
those wares. No, pimp those wares, man. Man's got to eat. Yeah. So here's the thing: is what is the real test of these types of services? Oh, there you go, referral kit. There you go. I'm gonna copy that in.
But yeah, I use this. I love it.
Yeah,
I've had it for years, and it's money well spent.
Have you ever had anybody challenge it? Like, has it ever stood up to a DMCA or nothing? Just never challenged, right?
Nope, never gets challenged. And you know what's actually funny is on my second channel, so I have a second channel now, and I was using some of this music on it, and it was getting flagged every single time for epidemic sounds. So I'm like, okay, they're obviously checking it.
They're obviously checking it, right?
So but it was on my second channel, so I actually bought a second one for my second channel.
Okay. Did you use? Did you use your own referral link?
I did. No, I didn't. I tried. I was like, I'm just gonna use my own referral link. Heck yeah. Nope, I couldn't do it.
Oh, I couldn't do it. Right. Okay. That's like me trying to buy something from the Epic store with my own code, and they went, nay.
Yeah, I just like it doesn't like that. It's like, why? It's like everybody else can do it. Why can't I?
I think the even the message was a little derogatory. Like, really? You know?
Yeah. It's like, well, what do you expect?
Really, bozo? Yeah, they kind of gave you a little bit of a nay. Okay, I have to check that out, because that's really what I was looking for is that, okay, so yeah, what happens if you, JD brings up a good point. What happens if you quit paying?
Everything that you made content-wise before that, still good. It says right in their thing. Yep, it says like when you're looking to sign up, it's like as long as you had a license when that video was released, you're fine. Oh,
okay. When it was released.
Like, so if I quit, it's not going to go back and claim everything. Yeah, no. It specifically says that.
We suck again. Yeah, cleared for. Oh, look at there. It does. It says cleared for YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, podcasts, and yeah, I have to go check it out. See, that's really what I want. Is I want it to be able to stand up against either a copyright claim or a DMCA strike. That's what I want.
Yeah, I've never had an issue. I've used this hundreds of times. I've made hundreds of time lapses using this music. Never an issue. So
awesome. Okay, I'm in. Like I'm in. Thank you very much. We were just talking about that on Twitter. My buddy said he was signed up for something else, and I said, well, I tweeted at him like the real test is to use this music and get struck and then have it deflected as no, we're clear, right? Because that's the real test or it prevents that, or it works on prevention where it doesn't get any strikes at all, and that sounds like what this one is.
Yep.
What a great recommendation. Epidemic Sound.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah, I got it. So I actually got it from watching Peter McKinnon's videos. I don't know if he's a vlogger. Watching his stuff and like watching that whole crew of people, everybody uses Epidemic Sounds. So
Epidemic Sounds. Okay, I'm gonna write that down.
Someone says that it says that, but they've seen claims after people have left. I don't know.
They get resolved. But still pain. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess keep a lookout for that.
I guess keep looking out. Right. Well, you click through the link. That'll be a link in the YouTube description, or a link in chat. So support my buddy Z1. Okay. Good. All right. What have you done any watch parties? Have you tried a watch party yet?
No.
Do you want to try? Do you have any interest in trying that?
No.
No.
If I'm gonna watch a movie, I'm gonna go do it off stream, because like, you know how it is. The way you play a game, the way you do anything while you're streaming is one way. The way you do it the other, when you're like not streaming, you're like, exactly. You're not doing anything. You're not it's different, and people don't understand.
It's like input. It's input,
right.
not output.
I am entertaining you right now. I am working, trying to entertain and try to be, entertaining.
Right. Input, not
when
output.
I go and watch, I go watch a show, I'm gonna melt into a couch and not say a word. Like, how much fun is that gonna be? How much fun is that gonna be to watch? Like, not at all.
Right. It would, in order to do a watch party, it would be work. What I wanted to do, I would like to do a film review type of thing, where. So Badger and I had an idea like way back in the day. This has to be a 4-year-old idea, where he was we wanted to have a movie up on the background and do a Mystery Science Theater 3000 thing where we crack wise and we do a film review type of thing. But and then we're kind of talking over it. But here's the kicker: is we need to be able to hit the pause button, and it pauses not only for us, but for the viewer as well, for everybody.
Right.
So like our first one was, we freaking really disagreed on the movie called Next with Nicolas Cage. And we said, all right, well, there's a reason why you don't know what it is. It sucks. And Badger thinks it's the greatest thing ever. If he's still in the chat, he's gonna break himself trying to get to the keyboard. But it's the shittiest movie ever. It's from 2007. Let's see. Next, Rotten Tomatoes. It may have. Let me see what the Rotten Tomatoes.
This looks familiar.
Oh my goodness! It crushed it at a 28% in Rotten. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. Oh, let me see. Oh, switch frames right here. Is he still there? All right, good. And then Chrome window. Hey, we did it. There you go. Up on screen right now is 28% on the tomato meter. Audience of 53. That's about right.
Nope.
It was 53% between me and Badger. One of us liked it and one of us hated it. It is one of the greatest super.
Never watched this.
It's the greatest super power one could ever see. It's basically a save game. You could time travel back, but he could only do it 2 minutes before. And it's called Next. Yeah, there's a reason why you haven't seen it. Look at that rating. Blockbuster.
You know what? I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care about ratings at all.
I know.
I don't care what Rotten Tomatoes says. I don't care what any critics say. Critics to me, they can. Okay. I don't care. I don't trust them.
Jasometric in the chat is a movie. I would say self-described snob. I would say aficionado. He has lots of intrinsic knowledge about movies and filmmaking and all of that business. You know what? He says the same damn thing. I watched that movie at Badger's recommendation, and it's awful. It is awful. It is absolutely awful. However, the two pluses to this, it is a cool thing. It is a cool superpower. The ability to save your game at a point in time, your game of life, and go back to it.
Yeah.
You know, I said the wrong thing to that woman. I want to go back and change that because she reacted to it very bad. I'm gonna try something again. Or I rolled the dice and I didn't hit a 10. I need a 10. Right. I'm gonna roll the dice and I'm gonna hit every time, right? So
I don't know. To me, like,
that's great.
If you go to a movie and you enjoy it, who cares what critics say?
I've liked some of the crappiest movies ever.
Right. It's like as long as you enjoyed it, who cares?
Yep. Oh yeah. I dig it. And the other.
That's funny.
The other, so that's one positive is it's an interesting take on the best save game ever. The second thing that is great about that is Jessica Biel, but it's ruined because a great idea, horrible movie, right? It's ruined because there is no way a 10 out of 10 smoke show like Jessica Biel would fall in love with the hero of the story, which is this long-haired, greasy-looking Nicolas Cage. Like
he's a national treasure, okay?
His character in this one is like the biggest Vegas slime ball ever, and there's no way this would happen. It's not realistic at all. And so it was definitely not believable in that regard.
Yeah.
Right.
Interesting. I would probably watch it and I'd probably enjoy it. I was entertained. I don't care.
Yeah. So Badger and I had an engagement about this. He thought it was awesome. I thought well that's long-haired, greasy-looking Nicolas Cage. That's right. And so
well, he is in national.
So then he says, and then we said, all right, well, what we need to do is we need to step through that movie and hammer it out on stream, right? Yeah, and we hammer it out on stream. That would be good. We would have and we'd crack wise on it. That would be great. How do we do that? Well, there's Rabbit. There's other kinds of things that we need to do. Other kinds of things. And I thought, and then watch parties happen. And I went, here we go. We've got another way to do this, right? The first version of watch parties was dog crap because it couldn't put your face on, couldn't put this on, no audio, nothing. It was just chat and everybody watching a movie, and it was U.S. only, and it was basically no part, a very limited number of viewerships and all of that sort of thing. You pay your guys to be part of that? Oh yeah, Jaso, you'd love to do the movie reviews. You'd be great. The second version of watch parties, they finally allowed your likeness to be in the movie. What'll happen is in watch parties, your broadcast, whatever you put to the screen, goes up in the upper right above the chat window like an ad, right, in the little ad section. So you go up there, the movie goes on big screen, right? And then it's linked to Prime. If you have Prime and the US, which if you have all that linked through your Twitch, you get the movie. If not, you don't. And then last week, the reason I'm picking this up again, Watch Party, they updated it to where now European Union, if you're Prime subscribed in European Union, you can be a part of Watch Parties now. Ding, 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 ding. So that's good. The only problem is we can't pause it. I could, so I tried one of these. So I gathered up on one Saturday morning. I gathered up my faithful viewers, and I said, "Let's try a Watch Party." And so I took a poll, and I said, "Okay, who is in the U.S.? Okay, me. Who has Prime? Who is not in the U.S.? Okay, who does not have Prime? Okay." I said, "All right, you guys, everybody who answered, I'm going to hit this Watch Party. I'm going to make a Watch Party channel in Discord, and I want you to go tell me, paste in there your experience." Paste in a screenshot of what you see, and then tell me underneath what you see of where you are and Prime, yes or no. And we watched one of my favorite episodes of House, which is a completely unrealistic doctor show. You ever see House?
I love House.
Oh,
House is amazing.
It's so great, man. It's so stinking great, and he's like this sexiest man ever.
He has such an accent that you can never pick up in that show.
Never pick up. He's so English. He's so English. Yeah,
he is.
It's a great show, right? And in fact, to that end, when he was auditioning for it, he came in, and they were trying to get an American. The producer and the guy casting the show, they were going, "Man, we need to get this American." Hugh Laurie runs in and does the audition and nails it, and the producer goes, "See, this is what I'm talking about. We need more of this. We need an American to do this part, right?" And they go, "Bro, he's English. In fact, he's crazy English because he did a show called Laurie and Fry that was right. His was crazy comedy. He is quintessentially English, right?
Yeah.
And that's his jam, right?" And so he does an American accent so well, it's damn near indiscernible, right? He does good.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, so we did that. We watched one of my favorite episodes of House, and then I tried pausing, and I said, "All right, I'm going to pause it," and I paused it, and I started talking over it, and then it kept going for everybody else. So pause does not work. Okay. But everything else is falling together nicely for a film review. So I submitted to the help desk some feedback because they wanted partner feedback on Watch Parties.
Yeah.
Right? And so I said, my vision is to do a film review type of stream with my buddies and Mystery Science Theater that shit so we can kind of crack wise and do all that. This is what I want to be able to pause the movie. And I didn't hear back from it. Thank you for your feedback is what I got.
Of course. Of course.
So that's the vision for Watch Parties. There's lots of other interesting tools, interesting things you can do for sure. One other one that I want to do, there's no way help desks are actually reading any tickets. I agree. Help desks are like this amazing void that no one ever comes out of.
Yeah, no, they're not reading that.
They're not reading that, especially not from a 80 viewer of stream partner like me. Small potatoes, man. The other one that I'm interested in doing that I was so at that PAX, I think it was at PAX East and at TwitchCon, I ran in, I guess it was East, I ran into the North American partner manager. So everybody, there are partner managers, right? You have if you're a partner of a certain status, you have a liaison that can advocate for you, someone you can call, right? And I met their boss, and I went, "You're my guy. Like you're my guy, right? You're my guy." And I said, "Hey," right? I messaged him the other day on Twitter. We still hit him up every now and again, right? So he and I hit it off pretty good. He was, "What the hell is this guy?" Right? So my idea is that did you see any of the football advertisements last fall for the NFL and Twitch?
No,
So,
I don't watch football.
okay, so Amazon Prime. Yeah, no, it depends. Amazon Prime bought the NFL, and Monday Night Football is now Thursday Night Football, and it streams on Prime. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So remember Al and Frank and Dan and Monday Night Football. You know. All that business.
Yeah.
It's now Thursday Night Football, and it's not on a channel anymore. It's Amazon Prime. Okay. So that happened. I think they bought it in either May or June of last year, and then gearing up to that football season, they said, okay, there are 12 streamers on Twitch that have explicit permissions to violate copyright, a written permission
Okay.
broadcast the game behind them and basically do a football watch party with their viewers to bring people into Prime. But you have to have Prime in order to view it and be a part of it. And one of them was Angry Joe. One of them was like Dan's Gaming, something like that. There's big streamers, not me, right? And apparently Angry Joe's a big football fan. He knows some of the stuff, right? So he could basically have a watch party with the NFL behind him. So basically your Thursday Night Football, you could either watch on Prime by yourself,
or you can watch it on there
with your favorite streamer in the chat and everybody. It'd be great, right? That would be awesome, right? So I said that, I grabbed that partner manager and I said, hey, if you ever end up getting a contract with the UFC or Bellator or Eddie Bravo Invitational or anything martial arts, let's go. Let's go. I would love to do watch parties.
I'm surprised they haven't done a UFC one.
UFC is it's probably super expensive. They'd have to do like K1 or Bellator. Or
UFC is super expensive compared to football.
Oh, they're the number one. They are the number one highest grossing pay-per-view events and number one highest attended live events on planet Earth. Number one or two, it's the Rolling Stones and UFC events.
Yeah. Well, also UFC events have always been pay-per-view. They never really been public.
Yeah, some of them have. Like some of them, they're getting tomorrow. They're on Fox, and some of them. It depends on the card. But the number one live event attendance and the fastest the tickets sell out, Stones and UFC.
Yeah,
hands down. But if they're ever UFC on Prime, if that ever happens,
hey, you know what?
Where are you at?
You're trying to get that. I'm just trying to get Discord partner right now. So. Like that's all I want in life right now.
Yeah. So you and I had a conversation about that, didn't you?
We did.
Yeah. So tell me, can you tell that story?
Of what?
Can
There's
you tell
nothing
your
to tell. I'm
struggle?
not there.
Can you tell your struggle?
So okay. They had these partner applications open for the longest time. That's how you got partner. You had to apply to be partner. Okay, cool. Well,
and when I first started Twitch, Twitch partner equaled Discord partner.
Right.
You know who's a Twitch partner? You know who's a Discord partner? Badger. Early adopter. He got as soon as he did it, he got a Discord partner. I don't know. He said I just applied. That's it.
I applied once. I got denied because I think I was at like 24,000 subscribers on YouTube. So very small. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna do it and see what happens.
That's pretty amazing.
No. Well, yeah. But no, I got denied.
Okay.
So then I think I got to 50,000.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, okay, I'm gonna reply. Still got denied. I was like, okay. So then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait. 100K. I hit 100,000. Discord applications are no longer available. They're down. They have been down for 8 months. They're like, oh, applications will return shortly. Just hang out and keep waiting. I've messaged them on Twitter. I was like, hey, you guys having Discord applications? Like, what's going on?
I'm a Twitch partner.
Nothing.
YouTube 150K. YouTube 150. Twitch partner.
All I want is discord.gg/Z1Gaming. That's all I want.
That's all I want.
That's literally all I want. I don't care. Keep your hoodie. Keep everything else.
The hoodie.
Just give me an easy URL so people can find it. That's all I want.
Yeah, I would give it Discord hoodie. Keep your hoodie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Discord partners. That's all I want. Yeah.
Yeah. But I honestly don't think they're ever going to. Yeah. You won't get it. Now you can buy your way to partner with Discord Boost. Exactly.
Yeah,
so once they drop boosts, I don't think that they will reinstate the partner program.
Right.
Or not in the same way. because people will just pay for boosts.
Yep. There
exactly.
You go. Yeah. There's no
pay
reason to do it now.
$150 a month, easy. Yeah. Yep. Nope. That has been the same thing forever.
Yep.
For like 8 months, I think.
Yep. There you go.
I was just like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Like,
Slash Z1 Gaming. Is it how much for? Could I pay for a link like that? For
you can. You have to have so many boosts in your server. You have to have 30, and every boost is $5. So right now, I think I'm sitting at like a tier 2. I think in my Discord. I'm pretty sure we're at. Hold on, let me see what my boost status is. Yeah, so I'm at 2. So I have 15 boosts. So I'd have to pay for 15 more myself to get to level 3. But you have to keep it. You have to keep it.
Right.
Because as soon as you go below that, within 3 days, they'll remove all your perks. Which I'm like, okay, all right. But I don't know. Like, to me, I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to make money. Yes, I get it. But it's a hard sell to pay $5 a month for Discord when you don't really get anything out of it.
I know.
You know what I mean?
You don't.
Like, what?
There's not. You don't really need it. Yeah.
I don't get anything out of it. It's not like you're paying. It's not like a Twitch sub or something like that, where it's like I get half, Twitch gets half. No.
Right.
It's like, okay, Discord gets all of it.
Right.
Like, so yeah, it's a hard sell. It's definitely a hard sell.
Right. I mean, you could pay. You could support me on Discord. Support me on Discord. You get this. I get that. Yeah, it is. It's a really hard sell. It's hard to do. Yeah.
Yep. When they had Nitro, like when they had the games and stuff, cool. But they got rid of that. Like they don't have that anymore.
Yeah. Right.
So, like,
I got Nitro. I thought, okay, this is good. Competition's good. Right. We want Steam and we want Steam and Epic Store. We want good competition in that arena. Right. We don't want because single player genres. I guess single player industries are really bad for the customer. Right. They just are. They just are. So. They had it with a short time. They were giving it away around Christmas time. Oh yeah, Nitro perks are good, but the extra perks on top of that is very expensive. I agree.
Yeah. Yep.
I agree. Yeah,
there's just not enough back. There's not enough. It's not worth it.
Yep.
Like I think I pay for 2 on my server right now, and that was just so like if 2 people fall off, I'm still okay. like just so I don't lose like a level, but
right.
Yeah.
But I would just say it might even be cheaper just to go throw down this $40 hoodie. It says got Discord. I
don't even care about the hoodie. I don't care. I don't want keep it. I don't care.
Speaking to bring it all around to the other side, that Stelia party, 2019 PAX South, we got the hoodies, right?
Oh yeah.
You remember the good gift bag?
Yeah.
That lady in there and the wife.
Yeah.
Digs the hoodie. She, as soon as I got home,
I know where
yoink, it was gone.
Oh, I don't even know where mine's at.
Yoink, gone. Loves it.
Yeah.
She did. Those ladies love hoodies, I guess. I don't know. It was gone. It was freaking gone. She says the most comfortable one. I got her a Twitch one too. I bought her Christmas gifts. I bought my whole family a bunch of Twitch stuff, and she's lukewarm on the Twitch hoodie. Skyrocket over the moon about the damn Stelia hoodie.
Yeah, Stella hoodie.
Yeah. She's over the moon, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Good times.
Well, hey, let's see. What last thing we asked? I've been asking everybody this. That
$50 a year for a band. JD, yes, I would 100%.
$50 a year for a vanity URL. That seems
Absolutely.
easy.
No,
yeah.
Today I would pay you for the next 10 years. Today. I don't care.
I'd agree. I'd agree. $50 a year for a vanity URL. I would do it. Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Laureen says women get cold easy. Yeah, the Twitch hoodie did not cut the mustard with the Aurelia Estelia did. Yeah.
Yeah.
So hey, all right. Last thing before we go, let's do a little bit of future casting. We do have a fortune telling tag on the screen on the stream. Because fortune telling is actually a stream tag you can put on. My buddy in chat, you can put in backseat gaming, engineering,
space, I see fortune telling.
Speed run.
Yeah.
On the stream, the tag is fortune telling, and I've learned that from my buddy in chat, JD. Now I put fortune telling on all of mine because now we tell fortunes, right? Are you crazy? It's such a great tag.
I will read your fortune.
I'll read your fortune. Right. So tell me. Tell me this. Think about in the new COVID world. What things are gone forever, and what things are here to stay forever?
That's hard.
I'll give you a thing. I'll give you a thought about it. One thing that I was thinking about is I have one thing that I was thinking about is office workers, right? Cubes, offices, people in.
Right.
I mean, I go to an office. I used to go to an office from March. We will now be issued PPE, personal protective equipment. Right. It used to be that only people on manufacturing floors or any things or construction or all of that. PPE. An example of PPE is gloves, goggles, hard hat, steel-toed boots, fire retardant outfits, or any of that business. But I think now new PPE for everybody that goes into an office building, masks, 100%. They're going to be either masks. We're going to have also. There were in my office, as an example, a few hand sanitizer type of stations.
Right.
Everywhere now. Also, probably mandatory like hand washing type of things that are going to go on. And now I think social distancing and physical meetings are going to be like a thing, right?
Yeah.
So, as example.
All right. So this is what I think is going to happen. This is my fortune is. For the foreseeable future, for I would say 6 to 10 months, it's going to be everybody wearing masks. They're going to mandate it, washing hands, all that stuff. After that, they're going to start laxing on that.
Yep.
They're going to be like, hey, you should have a mask, but you don't have to wear it. 5 months after that, masks is going to be in the workplace, like you're going to have it, not actively wearing it. 5 months after that, there's going to be a thing. It's like, yeah, we do have masks. I mean, if you want me to go get you one, we can. I think what's going to happen is I think we're going to slowly forget because people forget. And that's just how it is. I think we're going to start off strong. It's going to be crazy. And we're just going to go right back to, nope. People are like, oh, well, I don't have a mask. Like, why would I have a mask? Well, don't you remember 3 years ago? It's like, well, that was 3 years ago. I think that's what's going to go back down to. I don't think... I think it's gonna be the same thing for like conventions and big meetings. I think that in the right now, yeah, but it's gonna go back to how it was.
Yeah,
humans tend to forget history, and once we get used to something, we go back to it.
We do.
That's what we like.
I agree,
and I think it might take a while to go back, but yeah, I think we're gonna go right back to the same ways, and it's gonna happen. And yeah,
yeah, people forget. That's Eminence Front from the Who. That's what I put in there. Slow, progressive return in a year. So I have a buddy of mine who will eventually be on this program. His name is he's a doctor. He was my roommate in college. Okay, and we separated out, and then many years later we get back together, and turns out he's now a doctor. I am not, which my mother loves to point out about how good of a student he was and how shitty of a student I was, right? But he is a doctor. He's also now a black belt he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, which I also do. I am also not a black
JD.
belt. I'm also not a black belt, which is he's just a better human. He's probably just a better human, right? So he has expertise in both martial arts and in medicine. Okay.
Right.
He and I talked for a little while, and he says, "Man," he said, "I have to." He says, "If you had told me, oh, you're gonna beat a dog," he's gonna go beat a dog. He still got his headphones on.
I just want to shut the door.
Yeah, good. He had to. He said, "If you had told me,"
which of the 3 categories of friends does he fall into?
Veterans. He's a veteran. He served. That's how he paid for his army. He paid for his doctorate in the army. So he's definitely a veteran. I don't think he's a stoner though. He's a veteran.
I don't think he's a stoner.
I don't think he's a stoner. You can ask him when he comes on. Ask him if he's a stoner. I don't know. I went over his house. I didn't see him. I didn't see him smoke out. So he just said, "Man, I can't see us doing jiu-jitsu in at least a year. We're not going to go back to martial arts. We're not going to go back to training." He's it's not going to happen for a year.
Yeah.
And he's like, look, I mean, what are you doing? You're in some stranger's face, wrestling and sweating into their mouth. Is basically what you're doing.
Yeah, wrestling. Can't do that.
You're wrestling. There, I had a dude on top of me, basically crushing me, and he sweat into my eyeball. Okay. It rolled. I saw it roll off his chin, and it hit me in the eye. I actually was I ended up sweeping him.
A little too close.
That's common. That's at least
close.
That's at least once a month. You're gonna get some dude. You're gonna get some dude's essence in your mouth. It's just gonna happen. He.
What stream is this? Jesus.
He flipped out. I swept him, and then later on, I was attacking like his right arm or something, and I had my chin up over this, and it rolled off my chin and dipped into his mouth. Like there's sweat dipped into his mouth.
No thanks. No thanks.
It's
hard pass.
That is common in what we do.
Yeah.
Not gonna. It's not happening for a year. If we can't stand with other than 6 feet away, there's no way we're gonna wrestle. You're gonna get some dude's essence in your mouth. No. It just happens. 100% happens. I think I was telling Neelos. I was telling MC. I think the handshake is probably gonna be gone.
Probably. Probably because it's not. Yeah. It'll probably go away.
These are your worst. These are your dirtiest objects, right?
Yeah.
Probably. What I would like to see is the bow, right, from the Japanese bow. I'm a big fan of Japan and Japanese culture. They do customary. They do a handshake afterwards, I think. But the formal way to do it is bow, and I like that. I'm down. I'm totally down with the bow. We should totally do that, right? And how a handshake from Demolition Man has come up. We could do that, do the windshield wiper, right? But I think the bow should take over. And I'll show you one other thing. Okay? There is no inhibitions in Las Vegas at all, and they're all about making money, right? I will show you what's going on in Las Vegas here because Vegas is opening, and
they're full of people again.
It's full of people. Yeah, completely full. So let's do this. Let's go flip over here. One, at all the slot machines, they've removed every other chair, so people have to sit one away.
Or they could just stand right next to them.
Well, I guess they could. Yeah, you can. But the I guess the social distancing is.
Oh, it looks like the other ones you can't even. They're not even on.
Yeah, they shut every other one off. So you could still stand there, right? But they shut them off. There's hand washing stations, out of service slot machines in the middle. They may turn what I would think is they would turn those into drink stations now, or something that.
Well, I don't think they're gonna take them out. Those are gonna stay there because soon as they can feasibly open them again, all they're gonna do is flip the switch, turn it back on, and make more money again.
Right, hand washing stations, and then this one right here. Let's see if I can find. No, it is mobile check-in. There you go. I'll land on this one. It'll catch up on the stream here in a second. But it is plexiglass in between each player now instead of elbow to elbow. This is from June 3rd. So this is about 2 or 3 weeks old. So now they have basically this hockey style plexiglass in between each player that interacts with the dealer only. You and the dealer never really do anything other than you touch the same chips. Dealers may or may not have gloves. Those gloves are dangerous altogether because you think you put gloves on and you think, okay, I'm clean, but now you're still. They're still just fingers. You have to change. You have to change glove. The changing of the gloves is really what prevents all of the germs. But if you just have gloves on, you may as well just have hands. I don't know, right? So that's a thing. Let me. There's mobile check-in. There's some other things. There's hand washing stations. This machine is, and one of them says this machine is off for your safety. They'll turn some of them off for social distancing. Wish I could go over a little bit. But there's plexiglass everywhere, and there's a hand washing station. So you can just go on the floor. You don't even have to go to the restroom. You have to leave. There's now hand washing stations everywhere. We can go scrub up your hands, which is interesting, right? I mean, hand washing is probably the number one way you're going to stay clean, is because soap dominates viruses in a way unlike anything else. It does it better than your sterilization Purell type of stuff. Soap just dominates it in a way that they can't. And then the sports book is another one that used to be elbow to elbow, every other chair. They got social distancing, a lot like a press meeting. So that screen is up. So you'll see this at say like the White House has a press briefing, or some congressperson has a press briefing. They'll have stations that go social distancing between reporters in the audience, right? That's probably going to have to be what movie theaters do too. Is they're going to have to put,
movie theaters, those things are doomed.
They've got to be doomed, right? They were already doomed because of Netflix and all that. They're doomed.
Did you see the thing with AMC and Regal throwing a fit because Trolls came out? They released it to pay-per-view, and they're like, oh, well, now whoever made Trolls, like, those movies are banned in our theaters. It's like, you realize they don't need you, right?
They don't need you, right? They don't need you.
Why would you ban somebody that doesn't need you?
So my wife predicts the return of drive-ins, right? Is because that would be the only make sense. Drive-in would be kind of fun, right? You could go buy some theater. You could get totally sloshed, as long as someone else was not driving. You do responsible driving, which is true at a movie theater like
a regular movie theater, like anywhere you go.
A regular movie theater that has a liquor license or something, right? They've been going to the drive-ins. Yeah, drive-ins will make a return. So bars are now doing this. At least in Vegas, they have these social distancing where there's a couple of empty seats now. I mean, what would prevent you from just going and standing there? But at least you're not going to sit. At the pool, they're spaced out, right? I think drive-ins probably come back, and they have little things on the ground where they do social distancing on the ground, right?
Sonic's got to be loving this.
Oh yeah. That's I went to the wrong frame. Yeah, Sonic's got to be liking this a lot, right? Is little drive-ins and all of those sorts of things. I think it's going to be great. The movie theaters are probably just doomed. You're right.
Yeah.
I mean,
because I don't want to go sit and I don't want to sit in an enclosed room with somebody watch a movie. Like, no, sorry, I'll watch it at home. It's so much easier.
I probably see. I think I had a record-setting year in the last, say, 8 years. I probably saw two movies at a movie theater in a single year, which was a super record for me. One of them was the new Star Wars movie, and one of them was Avengers. Right. Yeah. That's it. I don't see anything else in the theater. Right. Yeah. I'm patient. Netflix, Prime. Give me.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
I'll pay $3 on my couch. Right. And rent it.
Or I mean, in the case of Trolls, like I paid $30, or maybe it was $20. I think it was $20 to rent it. I don't own Trolls. I paid $20 just to watch it. Yeah. I think I rented it for 2 days, but. That's cheaper than going to a movie theater and buying all the popcorn and everything.
Totally.
With a family of four, like, you're not getting out of there for under $60, $75.
I agree. They're doomed. They're doomed. They won't come back. Don't invest in those. But yeah. Anything else, man? I'm looking for some business that's going to just freaking take off, and we're not going to look at it. That's the one you want to. I have a great story about me. Blowing up on Ash because it was bad. We were speaking of Avengers. I need to go grab. I need to go immortalize that somehow. It was a great story. Ash barely remembers it. I thought I'd scarred him for life, and I know the people behind me were traumatized. But the movie theaters are gone. But I'm looking for something something key that happened. That's going to happen and roll out for everybody else. So I want to see if I can invest in some crazy business and make a $1 gajillion and find and do some sort of predictive thing. I think this is
honestly, like I'm not supportive of anything, but I think that green stuff getting legalized is something that would be worth jumping into if you're into that.
I agree. And
I'm not. But money wise, like I want to make money,
bro.
I like money.
Elon Musk was right. He's like, look. In 1 year, we went from having it completely illegal to now it's essential services. What are we really doing here, right?
Yeah.
and everyone wants it legal. Everyone. It's ridiculous
if
now.
there's a way to invest in that, like that's because you said about investing. I think that's like the biggest up and coming thing right now. It's just like it's gonna happen. It's gonna be huge. But
places that specialize in farming. Okay, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Texas.
Well, I mean, it doesn't even have to be there because it's all indoors. Like you don't want it outside.
I don't know. I mean,
maybe I don't know.
But if there's a state that knows farming, right?
Yeah.
That can move some product. I just listed off 3 really big, right? Nebraska and corn, they move product. They have a farming system, and there's people that know. I can't
even imagine driving a combine through a field of wheat.
So freaking baked. Just completely baked farmer. He's up in a tractor, just loving everybody. He's just loving.
Oh my gosh.
Loves his work so much. He's in a tractor, and it's just clouding everywhere. He is just the happiest combine driver ever harvesting. He's just so pleased. He's happy. He's at one with the universe. Just loves this planet to the core. Just plowing up bushels and bushels and bushels of weed, and just with stacks of Fritos right next to him, just crushing Fritos all day.
A little bit of Captain Crunch in there. It's just like, don't touch his Captain. Oh my gosh, man. That's so fun.
All right, what do you got coming up? Let's wrap this thing. What do you got coming up this week for everybody?
I have no idea.
You got a video every day, man. You got Sea of Thieves?
No, so I don't really record Sea of Thieves. I just play it live streaming. It's a game that's not great for recording. Much better for live streaming. So, no, I don't have any idea. I have an Astroneer video coming out tomorrow, I think.
Astroneer has a big release coming out?
They have a big update coming out soon.
Yep.
I think it's like Tuesday or Wednesday, but no, I don't plan out anything. I just fly by the seat of my pants.
Oh, goodness. Fly by the seat of your pants to 150,000 YouTube subscribers.
Hey, yeah. I mean, you gotta be able to move, because this last week I've had a lot of game demos that I've played, because this is the summer of gaming. You know, E3 is not happening, so there's a lot of demos dropping. And if I was planned out already, there's a lot of demos I wouldn't have been able to like make that day. It's like, okay, I want to make this video and have it come out tomorrow. Like, turn around like
quick.
I try to stay as current as I can.
Yeah.
So I don't want to plan.
Right. Well, Sea of Thieves is what he's doing on the live stream, so you can catch that and on his Twitch channel. And let's throw his Twitch channel here in the chat as well. So those links will be up and available in the description below. And all right, for me, I'm doing Factorio speedruns, continually doing some Factorio speedruns. I'm gonna get to where I'm gonna get my 9th place trophy back on the. I have a 9th place.
I'm reading the comment of the California wildfires going through in summer.
Oh yeah,
can't wait.
The firefighters going out there to fight a weed fire. Woohoo! Yeah.
God, look at my hose.
Yeah, look at this hose. It looks like a giant pasta noodle. Isn't this great? Yeah. And then what we also have is we're going to do I'm going to move Terraria from the weekends to weekdays. So Ash and I will probably do 1 or 2 streams with Terraria during the week. And then one thing we've got that Ash is planning out, he's gonna program a Factorio mod on stream. He's going to do a programming stream. That'll be It'll be an early U.S. afternoon thing. While I'm going to be sitting here on stream, I'll probably be working. He's going to be talking and interacting with chat and programming Lua and making a mod on stream. So he's going to do that. And then that speedruns, Trauma Tuesday, all kinds of good stuff. And then for my YouTube channel, we're going to be doing the FFF review. And this week on Reddit, we have some tutorials coming out for Factorio. Factorio 1.0 drops on August 14th. Mid-August, it's going to drop. Mid-August. I think it's August 14th. There it is. So that's going to be good. Where I'm expecting to have a bunch of new viewers come in because of 1.0. August 14th. Thank you. I always get that wrong. And I'm going to actually take a week off of work. I'm going to be home and doing nothing but Factorio. We're going to be nads out, flat out doing Factorio. It's going to be great.
It's going to be awesome.
All right. So get your best Air Force salute ready because we're gonna do this. So we'll use Badger sign off. Thank you very much, for everybody, for hanging with us today, and make sure you go follow Z1's links in the chat. Stay motivated, everybody, because if you're motivated, you can do anything. Stay awesome because you know you're already awesome. And see you next time. Remember, this is your cue. Wash your hands.